What's going on, guys? I'm Chris and I run Texas Tool Guy, and this is my toolbox setup. This is my Snap-on Epic mobile workstation. I roll it around the shop. It's got pretty much everything I need, and we'll start with this big top drawer. I call this the money drawer. I have more swivels than anybody would ever need. Some of the things to take away from this drawer, these impact sockets are from Koken USA. They are much deeper than your traditional impact socket. So here's a regular impact socket, much taller. And Toyota skid plate bolts, you don't have to use an extension, so you can just get through the skid plate, get your bolts out. Another great thing I have are these Vim half-cut bits. So up here I have a 1/4 inch half-cut and then a 1/4 inch regular just grip edge bit. So there's a huge difference in size. The Vim stuff gets you into tight areas. It's awesome. And then another big one I have is from Koken. It's this universal nut grip, but it's their pinless design versus, so they have a pinned, like regular universal joint. And then this one lets you get a bigger angle, and I use these a lot to snake over gas tanks and pull out parking brake cables, so I don't have to pull the gas tank because I don't like pulling gas tanks. This is pretty cool. The new Tundra uses a 43 12 point for an axle nut, so I had to get one of those. Pretty big socket. Another one of my favorites are these little guys. These are to hold brake rotors. Whenever you post these on Instagram, they go viral and everyone loses their mind, and it's hilarious. So this one's from Snap-on, this one's from Milton, and it just slides on, holds against the stud to hold the brake rotor. It's simple. This one just clips on, but people hate them. I don't know why. Another guy I really like in here are these, again, Koken extensions, knurled on the edge, which is a game changer when you're trying to start stuff. They come in a bunch of different sizes, bunch of different drive sizes. I have them all the way through 1/2 inch, but the knurling up here, big difference from like the smooth knurling on the shaft. This is almost impossible to use when your hands are dirty. So having it up here, you can grip in, really fantastic. All right, this is drawer 2. There's kind of a weird mix of things in here. So I got some oil service things, so specific for Toyota, their oil filter cup. This one's from Blue Point, which is Snap-on. It's the best one I've found for the plastic cartridge filters. Another cool thing in here, we have these crow's feet. So this is a 17 millimeter from Tekton. Actually, it's USA made, laser etched and nickel plated. This is a flare nut crow's foot. I use this for power steering lines to crack them loose. And this is just a regular opening crow's foot, also from Tekton. This is a 22. It's when you put in aftermarket upper control arms. We do a lot of aftermarket suspension. So in order to get the nut tightened properly and torqued down, you have to use a crow's foot. So these have been fantastic. This is a baby hammer. Everyone laughs at me for it. It's a Vaughn USA made little ball peen. I use the hell out of this hammer. Like, this is my top 2 most used hammer. We will continue on. Third drawer is one of my favorites. It's the wrench drawer and pliers. So we have 6 millimeter through 32 millimeter. These are Mac precision torque. What I like about these is the head is angled, and then the offset is also angled compared to like, here's a Matco one. So if you look at the heads, this one's angled more to the left. When I'm doing alignments, this is clutch, because this is our alignment rack right there. You stand in the center and you have to break the tie rod loose, and you have like this much space. So having the angled head, super awesome. This is the one people don't know exists. This is a 2730. Massive wrench. It's $185 for this one wrench. But if you work on Toyotas, the rear eccentrics on a Sequoia is a 30 mil adjusting nut and then a 19 mil loosening nut. So what I do is I pop this up there like that, and then I put the 19 in there like that, and I can break it loose and adjust it from the same side, because you can't get on the other side because of how the suspension's designed. So for a Toyota guy, this is a must-have. And then the final drawer is Milwaukee. There's some DeWalt mixed in there. I was a big DeWalt guy until I started using Milwaukee. I decided to make the change after I saw this one. This is the iconic 3/8 stubby from ISN last year, but it just produces. It puts out more beans, and I'm like, all right, I'll make the switch. And as you can see, I've fully committed to Milwaukee, and that's going to complete this drawer. Now we have my other cart over here. This is from Sunex. It's their juice box, and it's basically my diagnostic / overflow cart. We have 3 scan tools. So I have 2 top-downs, an X tool, and this is an EV ready. So I can do Teslas. The Phoenix Smart has been my newest and my favorite scan tool at the moment. It has a wireless Bluetooth pass-through and dongle, so you can hook up your regular laptop or whatever you need to do like OEM programming and whatnot. This is a ProLogic, this is a battery maintainer. So whenever we're doing diagnostics or leaving the key cut on for a while, we can hook this up and have like a steady 12 to 14 volts, whatever it is. So that's very crucial. This is my Phoenix 4-channel oscilloscope. If you're into any kind of diagnostic or electrical, oscilloscopes are the way to go. Like, they will make your life so easy. Then other than that, just the overflow, I got some big, it's 1,000 millimeter, which I think is like 40-ish inches, Koken extension, 3/8 drive, freaking awesome. I use that for spare tire carriers on 4Runners. It's a 3/8 drive input. I hate dealing with jack tools. Put that in there, drill on a low speed, get your tire off. We're not gonna go too into depth in this one. It's just overflow wrenches. We're gonna talk about this drawer though. This is my 3/4 inch drawer. I don't use 3/4 inch a lot, but when I do, it's usually something that's stuck, over tightened, or just, like I said, I'm not a huge dude, so if I wanted to break something loose, I like leverage. So what goes with that is this guy. So this is a Koken 800 millimeter handle, and then a 3/4 inch drive head. I think it's like 960 millimeters, it's like 39 inches. It's got some weight to it. You pop one of those sockets on there for like an alignment eccentric, it's gonna break it free, no problem. This thing's effortless to use. It lives up here because I'm currently getting a holder made for it. It's just not done yet. But these guys, I mean, it's a big socket. This is a 15.4, 3/4 inch. It's just a big quality socket. It's a Koken. I mean, if y'all know Koken, their quality is impeccable, and like the chroming, it looks good. Then this set, if you're a heavy duty like diesel tech or in the field, nice red case. It's a pretty comprehensive, like common size 3/4 inch 12 points. And it comes with another pipe and ratchet. So what's cool about these is you can just pop that out and you can put this ratchet head on any size pipe you want. Basically, I hope I don't have to use these, but if I do, it's awesome. Last drawer that we're gonna look at is my electrical diagnostic drawer. We have a breakout box for CAN bus diagnostic, 2-wire and 3-wire test lights I made for just circuit diagnostics. This test light is really awesome. It's like the most basic $20 or $25 test light. It's from Astro Tools, so basically, it's a set of vice grips. You just clamp it on whatever you want and then ground it out and you have your test light. Before we move to the big box, we'll show off my Viper chair. I have had this chair for 3.5, maybe almost 4 years now. Shop chairs, this is an expensive shop chair. Like, as it sits with all the attachments, this is like $900. And it's worth every penny. Think about it like your bed. I sit in this chair 2 hours a day, but I've had it for 3.5 years. Kind of pays for itself. Now we've made it to the main box. Been with me most of my career and I love it. We like to listen to loud music in the shop, so I had to get the matching bump box. Inside the hutch is kind of like my workstation. I have my ROs and paperwork and all that on there. These guys are extra long screwdrivers. You can use it to listen to noises like on like bad alternators. Then, this is my pride and joy drawer. Let's see, I got the box in 15 years ago. It doesn't happen overnight. So this is 15 years worth of tool collecting and adding on. Like, I still got some Craftsman tools in there from before I started my career. These impact sockets I bought before I worked professionally in the shop and they're still in my box. So tools will last you a lifetime if you take care of them. The rest of the stuff in here is just like overflow sockets, chrome sockets, 12 points, stuff that's not everyday use, but they're in here because I still need them from time to time. This drawer is my wrench drawer. Basically just my extra wrenches, my duplicates, or like specialty style wrenches that don't get used every day. And then the next two drawers are also just touching on the organization. All my extensions. This one's near and dear to me. I got this at SEMA 2023 and you could only get it if you were there. So I really like that. All the ratchets, when we talked about the ratchets, the rotating ratchets, what I use, this is where they live when they're not in use. And then over here we got punches, chisels, scrapers, carbide scrapers, etc. This drawer we will talk about. It's my Koken drawer. They offer a whole array of tools and foam. This is a Z series foam set, regular socket set, wobble fix extension set, deep hex, triple square Torx, and then this is 6 through 24 millimeter 3/8 drive with an impact driver. So their foam stuff's awesome. I love foam. If I could foam my whole toolbox, I would. And then the last drawer in the box is just files, drill bits, sanding material. I call that cleanup drawer. And then last but not least, we're gonna go through the locker real quick. We're not gonna touch on everything. Towels, fender covers, chemicals. I got my butane torch, compression tester, leak down tester, vacuum tester, stuff like that lives right there. Bunch of extractors, rethread kits, thermal imager, infrared thermometers. Just, if you gotta use either of these two drawers, you're gonna have a bad time. And then that's the bulk of my toolbox and pretty much what I use every day to fix Toyotas and Lexus.